A recent commitment from the Harley Langdale Jr. Foundation is paving the way for us to do great things at ABAC and the Georgia Museum of Agriculture. Historically, we have focused on teaching young people about agriculture from 1870 to 1920. In other words, what happened in the past. The grant from the Harley Langdale Jr. Foundation helps us pivot and turn to the current and the future and talk about the importance of agriculture for the future and how we're going to meet the needs for food, fiber, and shelter for a growing world population.
Ag literacy is very important in our community, and I think that's something that I've really found out this past year is that our students don't know where their food comes from. They don't know where their clothes come from. Even living in rural Georgia, they just have no idea. And so I think that ag literacy impacts our community more than we even realize it and the lack thereof. And so through our program, we're really trying to bring those students in and to educate them the best that we can about where those different things come from that they use on a daily basis that they don't realize that are actually agricultural products. ABAC students are able to actually teach our classes, and they also write our lesson plans, and they're mentors for those younger students that come here and are involved in Destination Ag. So we not only educate the young children about where their food, fiber, and shelter comes from, but we're also impacting the ABAC students by instructional hours. This first year we had over 18 ABAC students that taught, and they taught over 1,500 instructional hours just in our first year. They're also able to be involved in different professional development opportunities. We really try to invest in those students, in our ABAC students, and build them as young leaders and offer them opportunities for industry connections and networking, as well as instructional opportunities. One of the things that is a really big hit here in our programming when the students come is being able to see the animals. So with our first grade class, we do wool processing, and so they actually get to meet a sheep as well as learn about how wool is processed. And then with our career classes, we do an ag mechanics class, and the students are actually able to play with wooden tractors, and they're able to use tools and put nuts and bolts in tires and really do that hands-on activities that are involved with what that career might be in the future for them. Through Destination Ag, we're actually partnering with our Georgia Farm Bureau, and we are creating traveling trunks. And so these trunks are going to be available all over the state of Georgia in your different districts for Farm Bureau. And so if you're not in our surrounding area, you can contact your local Farm Bureau, and the teachers can bring these trunks that are small lessons of what we teach here into their classroom, and they can use those lessons to take a little bit of the Georgia Museum of Agriculture with them up to Atlanta or over to Savannah. We also encourage all of you to bring your children here and come for a day trip, learn a little bit about Destination Ag and also our historic village that we have here.